Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ways and Means on a Monday. We have just a short amount of business to do this morning. So if I could go ahead and call this meeting to order, and if I could have our committee secretary, please call the roll.
Assemblywoman Benitez Thompson.
Here.
Assemblyman Frierson. Assemblywoman Gorlow.
Here.
Assemblyman Hafen.
Here.
Assemblywoman Howdigy.
Here.
Assemblyman Levitt.
Here.
Assemblywoman Miller.
Here.
Assemblywoman Monroe Moreno.
Here.
Assemblywoman Peters.
Here.
Assemblyman Roberts.
Here.
Assemblywoman Titus.
Here.
Assemblywoman Tolles.
Here.
Assemblyman Watts.
Here.
And Chair Carlton.
And I am here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ways and Means. I believe the hardest working committee in this building. So with that, this morning we have two bill introductions that we need to do as we have gone over before. These are a vote for a bill introduction is not a vote for the bill. One of these, I believe, will come right back to us. The other one, I believe, will go to another committee, but rather it was the most expeditious way to handle these coming to us was just for us to introduce them, get them to the floor so they can get on their way to the appropriate committee to get the work done. So with that, hold on for just a moment. Apparently I'm supposed to have 3 bills. So if we could just pause for just a moment. To introduce.
This is broadcast again. I'm sorry. One moment. We're having technical issues on this side.
Okay.
And they are fixed. We are now unmuted. Sorry about that.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's try this one more time around the block. This is where you iron out the kinks. So with that, committee members, we have 3 bills before us this morning to introduce. The first one is BDR 48-1090, an act relating to water, creating and setting forth requirements for the program for the conservation of water, creating the account for purchasing and retiring water rights, authorizing the state engineer to purchase and retire certain water rights with money from the account, and providing other matters properly relating thereto. So with that, committee members, I would go ahead and accept a motion
Madam
to,
Chair?
Yes.
Assemblywoman Danielle Monroe Moreno. I'll make a motion to accept.
Thank you very much, Ms. Monroe Moreno.
This is Assemblywoman Sandra Howdigy. I second the motion.
And I have a second on the motion. Are there any questions or comments on the motion?
Chair, this is Assemblyman Hafen. If I could, I'd just like to make a disclosure for the record that the company that I work for holds water rights. This will, based on what you've read into the record, this should not affect me more than anyone else in the state that holds water rights.
Right.
Thank you.
And as I said, but I appreciate your transparency. This is just a bill introduction, so it's got a long way to go from here. So with that, hearing no other questions or comments, Committee Secretary, if we could please call the roll on the bill introduction.
Assemblywoman Benitez Thompson,
Yes.
Assemblyman Frierson, Assemblywoman Gorlow,
Yes.
Assemblyman Hafen,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Howdigy, Assemblyman Levitt,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Miller,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Monroe Moreno,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Peters,
Yes.
Assemblyman Roberts,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Titus,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Tolles,
Yes.
Assemblyman Watts,
Yes.
and Chair Carlton.
Yes, thank you very much. So with that, committee members, our next bill introduction this morning authorizes the creation of water banks. It is BDR 48-1091, an act relating to water authorizing the creation and setting forth the authority and duties of certain water banks, requiring the state engineer to submit a biennial report to the legislature related to water banks, providing penalties and providing other matters properly relating thereto. With that, committee members, I would accept a motion to introduce BDR 48-1091. I'll take a motion from Vice Chair Ms. Monroe Moreno, and I'll have a second from
I'll second.
Assemblyman Watts. Any questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none, Committee Secretary, if we could please call the roll. Thank you.
Assemblywoman Benitez Thompson,
Yes.
Assemblyman Frierson, Assemblywoman Gorlow,
Yes.
Assemblyman Hafen,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Howdigy,
Yes.
Assemblyman Levitt,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Miller,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Monroe Moreno,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Peters,
Yes.
Assemblyman Roberts,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Titus,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Tolles,
Yes.
Assemblyman Watts,
Yes.
and Chair Carlton.
Yes, thank you very much. With that, the motion passes. Moving on to the next, BDR makes an appropriation for allocation to the International Gaming Institute. It is BDRS-976, making an appropriation from the State General Fund to the Interim Finance Committee for allocation to the International Gaming Institute of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas for the Expanding the Leaderverse initiative to increase the diversity of leadership in the gaming industry and providing other matters properly relating thereto. So with that, I would accept a motion to introduce BDRS 976. I'll accept a motion from Vice Chair Monroe Moreno and a second from
I'll second, Madam Chair, Assemblywoman Sandra Howdigy.
Assemblywoman Sandra Howdigy. Committee members, are there any questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none, I would ask the committee secretary to go ahead and call the roll.
Assemblywoman Benitez Thompson,
Yes.
Assemblyman Frierson, Assemblywoman Gorlow,
Yes.
Assemblyman Hafen,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Howdigy,
Yes.
Assemblyman Levitt,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Miller,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Monroe Moreno,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Peters,
Yes.
Assemblyman Roberts,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Titus,
Yes.
Assemblywoman Tolles,
Yes.
Assemblyman Watts,
Yes.
and Chair Carlton.
Yes. Thank you. The motion passes. We will send the bills down to the floor so that they'll be referred back to the appropriate committees. Committee over the next couple of weeks, our workload is going to get much heavier. So I will make sure that you have plenty of notice when we do start our evening meetings as we move forward through finishing up all the budgets. We've done a great job of where we are with the budgets right now, but we know what happens when bills start moving from committee to floor to other committees to the other house. So we'll be addressing that. We will be subcommittee closings will be starting soon. And we will make sure that everyone is aware of the process on how the subcommittee closings will be happening. We'll be doing a training on that next week. So we'll work on that so that everyone's aware. And as always, my door is always open to all the members of the committee. If you have any questions or any concerns and on anything that we're doing, please reach out and contact me so that we can have a conversation. I want everyone to be aware of all the work that we're doing and understand exactly how the process is moving forward. So with that, I don't believe we have any other committee business before us this morning. So I will go ahead and open it up for public comment. So broadcast services, we'll give it just a moment or two. It's 9:17. We'll give it a couple of moments and then we'll go to public comment. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we've had a minute or two here. So public broadcast services. Is there anyone in the public comment line?
Hello, Chair. This is Michael from Broadcast. The public comment line is open and working, but we have no callers at this time.
Okay, all righty. So with that, committee members, thank you all very much. Appreciate your time and attendance this morning. I will see you on the floor later this morning. We are adjourned.